So the last two groups of elements we're going to take a look at in our language of chemistry, getting to know the ABCs of chemistry, are the halogens and the noble gases, these last two columns over here on the right. And so the first of those two columns is known as the halogens, the halogen family. And they consist of the elements fluorine with the symbol F, watch the UO in the spelling, chlorine, Cl, watch the silent H in that spelling, bromine, Br, iodine, I, and astatine, At. Now, the halogens, the word halogen literally means salt former, and that means that each of these elements, they are very reactive non-metallic elements, and they will react with metals to form a class of compounds known as salts. Now, the most common salt is that we refer to as probably sodium chloride, NaCl, but that is just one of thousands of different types of compounds that involve these elements that can be classified as salts. So halo referring to salt, and gen from genesis meaning to form, so again, salt former. The last column then, also known as group 18, these are called the noble gases, and these include helium, He, neon, Ne, argon, Ar, krypton, Kr, xenon, Xe, and radon, Rn. All of these are very stable gases. They used to be called the inert gases, meaning that they didn't react with anything. To be inert means it's non-reactive. However, in more recent decades, scientists have been able to create compounds of krypton and xenon, primarily with fluorine, but sometimes even with oxygen. And so, because the term inert really no longer universally applies, they changed the name to noble gases, and that stems from the concept of the nobility, the noble class of citizens, where they would be like the upper echelons of society and they wouldn't associate very much with the commoners or the peasants. And so, because they have kind of that standoffish attitude, and the noble gas elements don't really react with many of the other elements on the periodic table, that's the derivation of the term noble gases.